clean up nicely. It's the Drew and Fuse Show. The Drew and Fuse Show. The Drew and Fuse Show. Yeah, they clean up nicely. Yeah.
Hey, what is going on, you guys?
Party people, how's everybody feeling today? We have our returning special guest, Even Steve, in the building. Put your hands together.
But am I on the show already?
You're on the show.
Oh, damn, we got a rolling start. All right.
You can't hear him clapping. It's live.
I was just chilling, waiting for the. All right. What's up, guys? Good to be back. Good to be back.
This is probably the best entrance of all time.
Yeah. He's in New York City where it is nice and hot, just like it is here in Cincy.
Yeah, it's brutal over here. I got a wall unit that's been like decent so far since I moved in like February, you know, but it's not ready for 90 degrees. So I'm cooking over here like in a bad way.
Your guys is 90 degrees. Your guys is 90 degrees is like not even 90 degrees for me. It's like 10 times hotter just from the fucking humidity.
Yeah, you've got that like special heat over there that you guys always brag about. What's that called?
He said special heat. I call it the ocean is what I call it.
Yeah, all right. That's the good stuff apparently. That hits different.
That good stuff. Oh my god, you're killing me. Yeah, I agree.
Drew and I, we just recorded an episode recently, and we kind of talked about our weekends, but we didn't get to talk to you, so we kind of wanted to ask you kind of what your this past weekend looked like for you, and what your gigs you did.
Yeah, so I played 2 local spots, just like both pretty similar, like top 40, like party bar stuff. Could kind of dip into some other things, but it was mostly up-tempo pop music, which is what I'm kind of gonna lean into with my music choices this week. Yeah, I guess that was the gist of my weekend. There wasn't anything crazy that happened. I got a new song I tried out, but I'm gonna save that for when we get to that.
All right.
Yeah. C-Flow actually popped out, and I got to see him DJ after my gig got done on Friday. So he was in town, and got to catch the man himself spinning at a nearby spot that went till 4 because my gig got done at 2:30. Mm-hmm. And yeah, dude was crushing it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always got some did he have any like little funny in-cheek edits or word plays to drop for you?
Yeah, fuck, I wish I remembered, because it was so funny, but I started drinking like as soon as my gig got off. I had like a couple with the staff, and then I went and I had one with him. I wish I remembered. There was one that was funny as fuck. It was like a Little Baby mashup with like some up-tempo pop song. I don't remember it. I'll have to ask him, but it was funny as shit. I remember laughing at it.
Were people like going crazy for it, or were they like, was it over their head?
Yeah, it was over their head. It had a beat that kept going, so they were fine with it. But yeah. I don't think it was like a Little Baby crowd. But he kept it moving. He mixes fast.
Yeah, he always cracks me up. And you know, when I first met C-Flow, he used to do video, and some of his video edits were even more funny and crazier than just the audio mashup. So no, he always got some crazy shit for you. I love it.
Oh yeah.
What I am envious of is your gig ending at 2, and then you like still, if you're like, oh, I want to stay out, that you have that option to go to somewhere until 4. It would get me in trouble a lot of the time because I would probably stay out all the time, but I am envious of that a little bit.
Yeah, it's a recipe for like bad times. It's like that's too long to be drinking. Like even if you're just maintaining a buzz, like I feel like the fatigue. Like say you just have like 3 over the course of your gig, and then you like keep it going. You meet up with another DJ, they want you to have one. Next thing you know, you're getting food after. You're in bed at like you're in bed at like 5:30 or something. It's not something you do often.
I'm currently on summer break. My kid is out of school, so I'm literally just waking up like at noon every day. It's the most amazing thing in life. I feel like that's my natural time clock, is like getting up later and then just going to bed around 4 or 5. So I like it personally. I feel more myself around these times than I ever do, getting up early.
Hell yeah.
What time do you typically get up, Steve?
I'm just like a strict 8 hours guy. So
Okay.
depending on when I go to bed, I make sure I get like around 8. I don't know if it's in my head. I think I'm like kind of a hypochondriac like that, but whenever I get like 7 hours of sleep, I feel like the next day is like cursed. Like I'm not firing on all cylinders. Like my gig's gonna be weird. That's why when I travel sometimes, if I have like for some reason my gig's gonna be like during the day or something, I'll go out a day early just so that I can be like in the right headspace. Because I don't fuck with sleep deprivation at all. But
No, that makes sense.
before DJing, I was an early riser though. I get up at like 7 if I wasn't partying the night
Just
before.
naturally.
Yeah,
That's like me during like the COVID when everything was shut down. I was basically like in bed just after the sunset and awake right when the sun would like rise, pretty much.
it's so
You,
healthy.
you guys are freaking weirdos. I'm telling you, COVID hit. It was like, oh, I ain't got shit to do. I was getting up like at 2 or 3 p.m. It was the greatest. It was literally the greatest time of my life.
Dude, you were making up
Yeah.
for years of sleep loss during COVID.
This is the greatest time of my life. I would just go to bed at like 3 and then get up at 3. It was like
Damn,
amazing.
dude, that nightlife schedule's in your bones, man. You can't shake that.
I love it. Even in high school, I used to stay up and watch Conan until like the wee hours. So yeah, I love late nights. I don't know.
I'm typically up pretty late. Even during the week, I'd stay up till I probably fall asleep around 2 a.m., but I'm usually up between 9 and 9:30. That's kind of usually my routine during the week, and then the weekend gigs kind of. Sometimes when I get home from like the bar, we're done at 2, and I'm usually out of there pretty quick and home by like 2:30. But sometimes like I feel like I have a really hard time winding down. Like, so I won't fall asleep until like 4 or 4:30, especially if I don't have anything to drink. I feel like that's even harder.
Yeah, that wind down is tricky. Getting yourself like mentally from like a 10 down to a 0. Because you were just raging like full energy, especially if the gig was lit.
Yeah,
I was watching a YouTube clip with Billy Corgan and I think it was Bill Maher, and he was talking about drug use with rock stars, and he was basically leaning into the fact that as a rock star, one, it's already handed to you, but two, getting off stage and you have that high, you don't want the high to ever stop, so you keep doing drugs so that you could maintain that high of getting off stage. That's why he was trying to explain it. And there's good stories. Search it on YouTube. There was other good little clips in that thing, but
sounds like sounds like you're promoting drug use.
yeah. I don't know if we should be endorsing this on the pod.
Yeah, kids, don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Okay.
He had this whole story about him like drinking a whole thing of liquid LSD out of his hands. Billy Corgan. He's like, I was like baking for like 3 days. It's nuts. It's crazy. Anyways,
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. Like,
well, obviously, I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying, like, that's why a lot of us can't go to sleep right afterwards. You want to keep that high, is what I'm saying.
Right, for sure. All right, this next segment is sponsored by Dare.
Hey, wait. We need to release the Daft's Dare shirt. I don't know why we've never released that one.
Yeah, we do need to release that one. Wait. We have one. We each have one. We just never
we need to throw that on the Patreon. The Daft's Dare shirt. That's the one for it. This is a great little promo for that. There you go. Daft's Dare shirt coming out soon.
All right. Before we get started with some of our music picks for this week, little sponsor ad. If you use the promo code DAFS, DAFS, it'll get you 50% off your first 3 months or 30% off an annual plan at Crate Hackers. Drew and I do the Crate Hackers hackathons at the end of the month. The next one we're going to be on is July 2nd. July 2nd, we'll be on that, which is actually the first of the month, but we had a little scheduling conflict. So if you like this music episode, it's basically what Drew and I do. We do it live on the Crate Hackathon. They're free to join, so tune in with that. Also, if you use promo code Drew and Fuse Show, it'll get you 30% off your first month of activation at directmusicservice.com. All right. Now that that's done, Steve, do you want to kick us off with your first pick of the week? And
All
then,
right, first.
and then tell us like if you have a theme or not.
Oh yeah, all three of us have different themes today, so I guess we should probably announce that.
Yeah, so my theme is kind of just like up-tempo pop music. I mean, it's not all up-tempo, but it's like top 40 pop, whatever you want to call it. Stuff that sounds like Dua Lipa. You know, other people have different words for it. I played a lot of it this weekend, so it was like fresh in mind when I was coming up with songs.
So it's like if you were going to a white top 40 crowd, you would go, "Hey, can you play some Dua Lipa?" Right? Where it's like when I get somebody that asks me for reggaeton, they just instantly go to Bad Bunny. Oh, Babuni, right? So this is the Dua Lipa, the Dua Lipa stuff.
Yeah, I wish I remembered who it was. Somebody was telling me a story about like working a club, and whenever the owner felt like they'd played like too much hip hop, they'd be like, "Dua Lipa, Dua Lipa." It's not my story. I wish I knew who told me this one, but I think.
Oh my god, it's so good, so good.
Dua Lipa, love that.
Dua Lipa. Yeah, she's crushing it right now.
No, I
So
love Dua Lipa.
all right, hit us with number one. We love it.
First one. None of these are Dua Lipa. First one is Sabrina Carpenter. Please, please, please.
Yeah.
Brand new one.
Yep.
I threw it out there, kind of like the place was starting to get busy, but it wasn't like peak hour. I was unsure of the song, and it was pretty big. I could tell the fellas weren't keen to it yet, but the gals were singing along like pretty much all the way through, like a substantial portion of them for like a new song. So it seems.
How did you
like
play it?
might have a hit.
Did you bring it in?
Yeah. I just hit it from like the drop because it's got like a little synth intro thing, a little retro sounding synth thing. I made a redrum that's very subtle. I just felt like it needed some sort of like low end, so I added like just a little bit of like low kick to it and like a snare. You wouldn't even know it's a redrum, but I feel like you need a pulse. Some of these pop songs have just like no like punch kick to them. But yeah, I pretty much just played the song out, and it worked pretty well. I'll be looking at different ways to play it going forward.
It's wild to me that Espresso came and went so fast. I know it's still hitting, but that they're pushing please, please, please this early in the game. Usually they milk that first. She's just coming out, right? She's just coming out with Espresso, so usually they milk that that first single a lot longer than they are. And yeah, I know it's big. My kid is already like pushing it on me, so I know it's definitely gonna come around fast.
Yeah, it's catchy. It's been stuck in my head.
It's the one that's like heartbreaks another abuse another. Don't beg you, motherfucker. That's the song. Right?
That's the one. Yeah, that part is so catchy. She says motherfucker so weird. She's like motherfucker.
So right. You guys like it better than Espresso?
I hate it personally. I think it sucks, but
well, that's not what I'm asking. I'm not asking that. I'm saying for the crowd. You think you like it better?
I'd say Espresso has like a better, like clubbier instrumental.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's gonna. I've seen like 9 bazillion TikToks of girls just singing along about their breakup, like that part to the song, and it's like, God, when I see that, like grown women like singing along to songs like that, it's just like, what are you doing? Like, you're like sitting in your bed. Like, what are you doing? I just don't understand it. And maybe this is like me becoming an old man because I don't understand it. But
It is.
You're getting old live on the podcast here.
Yeah, you're dating yourself right on the podcast.
Somebody's gonna have to send me a pair of Nike Air Monarchs here to go out in the streets with.
Exactly what's gonna happen.
I don't know if it'll surpass the.
It will. If you're
You
seeing
think
that many
so?
TikToks, yeah. If you're
Oh
seeing
my
that
god,
many
I feel like
TikToks,
it's huge.
it doesn't even matter. Like Steve's saying, it doesn't even matter about the beat because the remixes will take it over in the club. So, yeah. If you're seeing that many already, I mean, I've never even heard of her. And then you're saying the first 2 singles that she puts out are just like completely destroying. You know, she's going to be somebody to watch out for. She's the new Dua Lipa. Hey, instead of Dua Lipa, they're going to be like Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah, what was her whole thing? She was like the opener for Taylor Swift or something, right?
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. I want to say I might be completely wrong, but I want to say she opened like on the Eras tour. This could be completely wrong, but
that would
feel like I
totally
heard
make
this.
sense because
way
that song
more
sounds
sense.
like a Swift song. Like that the please 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 sounds like Taylor Swift. Like it sounds like I'm in my feelings Taylor Swift song.
Definitely.
Dude, if you were going to become a pop star at this point in life, right? If you were coming up, I would copy anything Taylor Swift. I'd make a song about getting married and being in love because it would just get played at every fucking wedding. And I would make a song about a birthday. You know, it's true because whatever current song about birthdays gets played 1 billion times, whatever song about a wedding and getting married gets played 1,000 times. Yeah, it's easy. I don't know why all these pop stars are overthinking it. I'm just giving you the keys right here.
Because they want to put out music that fills a void in their soul, Drew. That's why, okay?
It's genuine artistic expression.
Right.
No, fuck
Dude,
that.
you know what there's not enough of? Because like I've always thought about this if I was a pop star. The songs for like the father-daughter and the mother-son dances at the weddings.
There's even more.
People always pick the same like
I
country
wish
songs that they've
whatever
I
wish or I wish or
Yeah.
Backstreet
like,
Boys, Mom, You Were the Perfect Fan. That's like every mother-son dance. Like, and I'm just like, oh god, again.
I thought it was Ozzy Osbourne. Mama, I'm coming home. I know it's not that, but dude, again, theme, pop stars. Just pick a theme. Let's run with it. Done,
Pop
done,
stars,
and
baby.
doneer.
Perfect.
What do you guys got?
All right, so I am doing 2000s hip hop, 2000 to 2010. Some of these might be a little obvious to people that have been in the game a minute. Some of them might not be. My first pick, and this is like I still think this track personally goes off. This is one that I would say like works still, like even like peak hour. Is Lil Wayne featuring T-Pain, Got Money. I play this track all the time. It works all the time. I feel like it's a very like slept on track that I don't hear DJs play that much, but it works.
Nice, man. I like that one. I haven't played that in a while.
Yep. It works. And if you're curious, it came out in 2008. So
I used to play it with back to back with The Good Life.
okay. I think if you're listening, don't quote me on this, but I think there are good edits like on DMS already, like even short and like maybe super short, where it's like the one I play is I think maybe Simo did it, and it's chorus, verse, like the Wayne verse, and then chorus, and then that's it.
Beautiful. Simo short edit. That's where it's at.
That's where it's at.
So that's my pick, my first pick.
Great pick. And Lil Wayne is I got a bunch of stuff from him, even in my house sets that I'm redoing. I think it's side piece. Someone did remixed Millie, and it just kills. So good. So anyways, all that old Lil Wayne is coming back.
Drew, what is your theme?
My theme is cocktail hour. I'm doing cocktail hour for weddings. still a little housey vibes. And my first one is going to be, let's see, it's CYRIL, I think it is. CYRIL, Stumbling In. And I first saw this one on. If you didn't watch, it's originally it's basically the original is like a yacht rock song by Chris Norman, and they just redid it as kind of a house vibes. If you guys didn't watch the Laker documentary, I think it's what is it called? I can't remember.
The Jerry Buss one with
on HBO. There's this one point when Jerry Buss is like getting freaky with his girl, and this song comes on, and I swear the song is now giant because of this scene. And I fucking love the song. I just had a bride and groom that came in. Those their grand interest for the song. So that's going to be my pick. Love this song. It's just killing it. So original or this remix. You guys can pick either one.
Yeah, I actually don't know this one. I gotta check that out.
It's a banger. It's a banger.
The show is called Winning Time, by the way.
Yeah.
It's on HBO. There's only one season. It is great.
No, there's two seasons.
There is?
Seasons. Yeah, there's 2 seasons.
Oh.
Yeah, the second season is amazing. They cut it after the second season.
I don't know if I knew that.
Yeah, they cut after the second season. I was so sad because at the very end, I was like waiting for what they're going to show for next season, and they just show this like scrolling recap, and this is what happens for the rest of the decade. And we're like, no! I had to like look it up. I was like, no, there's no fucking way it's over. And yeah, they canceled it like that day. It was wild. But anyways, that song's a fucking banger. That song is so good. The original and the remix, so good for cocktail hour or even dinner. Amazing. Or your yacht rock sets. So there you go.
Love it.
All right. So my next one. Every time I do one of these, I worry. Like when I guess whenever I'm telling another DJ about like a song, I feel like I always get that response, like, "Yeah, man, I know that one. I was always playing that one. You just said like."
You're like, chill, bro. Like, all
yeah,
right,
it's like,
gosh.
all right, man. All these songs at one point were songs we weren't playing, and they become songs we were playing. This, however, is one I have been playing for a long time, but I just don't hear it out nearly enough. And it's "Your Love Is My Drug" by Kesha.
Yep.
I think it's like possibly her strongest song. It's one of her strongest songs, and I hear "Die Young," and I hear TikTok, and I hear even Timber pretty often, but I don't hear people play this one enough. And it's pretty strong. You can play like there's a bridge like to the end. There's like it's verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, and you want to find a way to hit the bridge. I feel like it's a super important part of the track. So that's my number 2.
Look at that's even a wedding song right there. "Love Is Your Drug." That's like a pop wedding song. Like it's a alley-oop, a layup. The girls want to hear it. It's great.
I just got to give a quick shout out to Jay Spring. His favorite artist is Kesha, so shout out to you, Jay Spring.
It's a great song. I shout out Jay Spring, but yeah, I like that song a lot. I've been playing it lately.
I just got a request for it this past weekend. So yeah, I've been playing it again recently. When the song first came out, I was playing it all the time, and I feel like it was really big. And then it I feel like it fell off a little bit, but yeah, it seems like it's picked up some steam again.
And we were talking about this off air last week. Me and Fuse were talking about me doing a country night, and Kesha "Take It Off" was one of the big line dance songs. And I'm just letting you guys know that one also works as well. Kesha "Take It Off." You could maybe throw it in with a little. Who's going to make the bootleg of? I don't even know if it's in key, but with the Fisher "Take It Off," right?
I think Scooter already did one. I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
okay,
I think so. I think
I was gonna say I heard of somebody else that did one, but I don't want to start any problems there. I'll leave that alone.
I made it first. No, I made it first. No, I made it first. I'm gonna make the "I made it first" edit and just put it out.
The "Love Is Your Drug." DeVille did a killer redrum of that I've been playing still to this day.
Oh, shit, I don't think I have that one.
Yeah, I'll send it over to you.
I don't know if I have that one either, actually. All right, my next pick, again, might be obvious to some people that are listening. If you're playing to a crowd that's my age, the like where they hate Sabrina Carpenter and they want to hear some hip hop. Maybe Air Monarchs are in attendance on some feet with some grass stains, and they got jean shorts on and a t-shirt tucked into them. Big Tymers, Still Fly.
Hell yeah.
That's a great early 2000s track. I believe Simo has, again, good short edits of this on the site, where he has like edits, short edits. One edit's got like Manny Fresh only. The other edit's got Birdman only. I prefer the Manny Fresh short edit. That's the one I typically like to play if I'm just. The whole song's great. I feel like if you're playing to a crowd that's into that era of hip hop, that's like one of the few songs you could still like let ride. But yeah, that's
Tymers,
my pick.
Big Tymers with a Y.
Yeah,
yeah.
Big Tymers with a Y.
Great
Steve?
track.
No, it's back to you, Drew.
No, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm spacing here. I got the next one is I'm gonna go with Yann Miller, Yann Muller, Yann Muller. I Want It That Way, and it's a cover of Backstreet Boys. Again, you could go original or you can go with these remixes that I'm throwing out for you. But Yann Muller, I Want It That Way. It's a cool little flip on I Want It That Way, and it works amazingly for cocktail or even dinner hours for weddings. So I'm gonna throw it out that. That's gonna be my pick. Original or that remix. And any Yann Muller, honestly, he does some awesome cover flips. So if you throw him into Spotify, you're gonna find some amazing shit. So there you go.
Hell
Love
yeah.
it.
All right, my third pick, I got Funky Town by Lip Sync.
All right.
Oh, nice.
It's kind of been having a weird. I don't know if it's just like because I moved to New York and people are like down for more out here, but it's been like weirdly strong for me lately. Not that I never played it, but it was always kind of like an in and out. Some people get it, some people don't. But I had a gig recently, maybe like a month ago, where I played like a full like 2.5 minutes of it, and people were just like rocking out, which I don't know, maybe just a weird crowd. But there's some there, and there's some great remixes out there too. I think there's well, I don't remember whose remix it is, but there's one I like to play that has a house drop.
Yeah. Craze? Is it a Craze? Because he did one that I feel like was like the follow up to Do It To It.
That sounds about right. Yeah, it's likely that one.
I have two mashups with that. Is like a G6 on top of it and Hello on top of it, and I play both of them every weekend, and it crushes. That's a great pick.
I might need that like a G6 one.
Yeah, it kills. That song, I got a funny story for you guys. So when I first started getting into DJing, back in my days, I was becoming the DJ. I remember I was standing next to the guy, and he's like, "Hey, what should I play next?" He was crushing it, by the way. Like the whole place was going crazy, and I was trying to, get all of my old tunes up and my new tunes up, and I was listening to the radio a lot. And Funky Town used to always get played on the throwback radio, and I'm like, bro, fucking drop Funky Town. It's going to crush. Cleared the floor. I've never played it since. I stopped playing it ever again after that because it was just like every single person walked out the floor. It's like one of my favorite songs of all time. And he's like, I knew that was going to happen. I'm like, you're an asshole. Why would you play it then? Like, lay your boy up with like that sucks. But anyways, that's what happened. I still love that song though.
That'll traumatize you though. Having a song like bomb that hard, you'll just never fucking touch it again. There have been songs that were like standards of mine that I played like often, and then I played them at the wrong gig and people hated it. I'm like, we're done for years.
It's bar.
I'm not touching this.
It's scarring for sure. Yeah.
But that one is a
especially,
banger.
especially when you care, like when you're DJs that care, like we are, and then like I sometimes I just wish I had that fuck it where like you go watch a DJ play and they're like, I don't give a fuck, this is what I'm playing, like fuck these people. Sometimes I wish I had more of that in me because I envy it sometimes where you just see a guy who's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's so cool. Yeah, I'm jealous of that energy too. Such a fucking nerd. Like at the mercy of the audience all the time. You're like, nah, man, this is the shit. Here it comes. Bam. There's your fucking song.
Yeah.
Am I gonna act nervous if you don't like it? No, I'm gonna play it out and then I'm gonna play something else.
I'm changing my name to DJ Fuck It, dude.
Dude.
Start wearing a mask. Start wearing a mask and just be DJ Fuck It and go in there and just play a bunch of random shit.
And then, then it gets me thinking, like, is it me? Do I play too many like hits in a row? Like to where like they just expect hit after hit? Or like, is there something to be said for playing a bunch of shitty music and then one hit? Like, I'm going to play 30 minutes of straight shit. And then I'm going to follow it up with one hit. And then I'm going to go back to playing 30 minutes of straight shit.
That you might be onto something there, though. If you're playing like the biggest songs, just like back to back to back to back, like to then touch something else, Oh, I got alarm going. I don't know. There might be something there, is what I'm saying.
See,
I do a Sunday at Bungalow, and it's all mostly house music, a lot of remixes and whatnot. And I'll get people coming up with all bangers after bangers after bangers. I'm not necessarily just doing that, but I think I might need to do a lot more filler in there so that the bangers hit. You know what I mean? The people come out running. But then you got to play it longer because we play so fast. That's what I think. That's also where I think it is we play so fast that people are like, oh, everything's a banger because it has that energy of just like the best part and then on to the next.
Right. I don't know. Sometimes it's amazing when you watch a bad DJ play because they have no shame and then they're just up there doing it. And some guys don't even know they're bad. That's the beauty of it. Like they don't even know they're bad.
My favorite ones to watch. Are you kidding me? I like go see that guy more than I'll go see a good DJ.
just lacking self-awareness. I'm kind of jealous of it sometimes.
That's what I'm saying.
Like even DJs that are bad play good songs sometimes. Like it happens,
Dude, with no headphones and just destroying it. I'm like, let me take some notes, fam. Got this. I like that. No transition track, just a cold drop. I'm in.
Bam.
Yeah, but it's like a cold drop, and it's like it starts at the 1, but they hit it on the 3, and like,
oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, ooh, uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm not like a guy who's like overly critical of people's mixing, but when they're doing shit that like falls on like the 2 or 3 where it's supposed to be like the 1, when you're hearing like a snare on every beat because they're not like lining up the bars, that's like the one thing that like I'm like, that's not fucking okay. I'm very open to different forms of DJing, but that's where I draw the line.
That's how I am. I'm like, I don't care if like he's scratching and dropping stuff and like it's on beat, but like when you're just like there's no like comprehension of like music, that's when it's like, all right, this is bad.
Yeah.
But
that's what I'm like. Let's keep it going, fam. You need a shot?
Yeah, it's fucking lit, baby.
I want to hear more.
Oh man, people are not going to know what to take with this episode. They're going to be like, are they serious? Are they joking? Like, what's happening right now?
There's too many layers of irony right now.
I'm dead serious. I'm like, get a boy a shot, get girl a shot. Let's go. Let's keep the craziness going.
All right, my next pick is again, it's going to be a little obvious if you're a seasoned veteran. I feel like this song never stopped working, but if you're a younger DJ and you're just getting into DJing, this could be not so obvious. But Snoop Dogg featuring Pharrell, "Drop It Like It's Hot." It works all the time. Even if you didn't have an intro version of this song, you could scratch and drop this in right from the beginning, and it fucking goes.
I have an honorable mention, Diggs, and I'm hoping it's on DMS, but
Drop
Diggs
It Like It's Bubble Gum. I already know.
like his bubble gum. That's the only one I've ever played. It's fucking love that one so much. And if it's not a DMS, just join Diggs's Patreon because that one is fucking money.
I used to play that one, and then I feel like it kind of just got a little outdated sounding in my sets with like how I surrounded it. So I just went back to playing the original.
There you go.
Yeah, that original goes off like right from the beginning. Like even with young people, they like that Snoop.
Right.
Yeah, even before you got like the chorus, you're already in it.
The other honorable mention I would say with that one is Snoop, the beautiful. Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my
JT?
favorite. Yeah. Is JT on that one?
Thought so. No, that's Pharrell. Sorry.
Yeah, it's Pharrell. But that one works too. It's kind of tricky to mix because the structure of the song, but you could scratch and drop that one too. It's more of I would say more of the B side of the two, but it's a fun one as well. That I still play every once in a while.
Hell yeah.
There you go. Whose turn is it now?
Steve.
Oh, all right. We've got 7 Things, Miley Cyrus.
All right.
Okay. I don't know that I ever played that one. Is that new?
No, it's very old.
Okay.
It's like a throwback. It might even be like a Hannah Montana era Miley Cyrus.
I like it.
I don't have that much awareness of the era, but I was like, it was inescapable at the time. But it was like I remembered hearing it back then, and I brought it back into my DJ sets maybe like 3-4 years ago. And not everybody knows it, but those who do, they fucking do, and they're excited, and it mixes in with a lot of rock stuff because it is like basically a rock song, and it's in like that key that like a bunch of other rock songs are in. So you can mix it with like All Star, It Gives You Help, Own Worst Enemy, that whole vibe.
I love it.
Year 3000's right in there as well.
Is that one you play when the manager comes up to you and it's like, Dua Lipa, Dua Lipa?
Dua Lipa. Yeah, maybe.
Sabrina Carpenter.
That one, it's almost more rock leaning than that though. It's all like just guitars and like real drums and stuff. It's a cool song. Worth throwing in there.
Throw it in there. I like it.
Hell yeah.
I'm next here, and mine is going to be. I got a lot of just covers, and again, you can always play the originals. Do you? But this one is Dylan Rockoff and Carolyn Kole. It's "You're the One That I Want," and it's a cover of the Grease song. You're the one that I want. Ooh, ooh. But nice little remix. And again, I'm doing cocktail hours or dinner mixes, so for weddings, and this is just like a great way to just have a little nod, where people recognize it but don't totally start freaking out and dancing. So there you go.
I like that. I especially am a big fan of like the covers for dinner because it keeps it familiar. And like if you can play cool stuff like that and keep it like funky vibe, I feel like it helps enhance the vibe for later. Because it's already like, oh, I trust this guy. He like was playing some like cool stuff, and it's gonna be better later. I bet.
Yeah. You build some rapport, some trust,
and you will see every single person singing it along. I mean, it kills. So yeah, that's a great one.
Love it. Drew, I think we actually skipped you. So
I just went. Let me go again.
We have we all done 3 or Steve's done 4.
I'm on 3.
4.
Okay, so I'll go again and then we'll go back to you, Drew, because we did skip you. All right, so my next pick is this is my 4th pick, and this is a little more, I would say, not as obvious, and I wouldn't call it like if I'm at the party bar, it's not like a primetime song by like any means, but it's a song I love. And I think it's a good song for like early in the night if you're playing like the right stuff, like hip hop, like, but not like overly hip hoppy sounding stuff, more vibey. Lupe Fiasco, Kick Push came out in 2006. I love this track. I love Lupe Fiasco. I love that era of his music. Yeah. And I think it's a really cool song from the 2000s that still has some vibe to it and doesn't sound dated.
It's like hip hop. Like it's like tribey type of, it's hip hop. It's like underground backpack shit.
Right.
Yeah, great. That backpack shit that crossed over. It's a great song.
Yeah, people love that one. Like if you throw it in there early night when they're just coming in, they're like, this fucking guy
Right.
gets it. Like even if later in the night he's gonna play a bunch of mainstream shit, I know he gets it because he played this song. I feel like that's one of those.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's like you lets people know like, oh, like this guy's got some taste. Like he's not just up there fucking playing Please, Please, Please by Sabrina Carpenter.
Hey, I like that one. All right, so I'm going again. Again, I'm doing the covers, right? I think covers are kind of a thing for me, at least with cocktail hours. So Teemid, Wonderwall, and Teemid is Teemid. It's Wonderwall. It's a Oasis cover. It's just kind of like a vibey little number, and yeah, kills. Perfect. Everyone sings along.
Love it.
Nice. I think Teemid had a couple others that I had like
a billion.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
So it's he, she. I don't know who it is, but Teemid for all of that, like vibey. I call it pool vibes. Is just perfect. Definitely kills, and so it fits in the cocktail. So pool vibes, cocktail. Yeah, same shit.
Love it. Do you have a giant? Everybody knows. I think it's pretty obvious. Drew talks about a lot of these dinner tracks a lot, and setting the vibe. And I would say you have a pretty big collection of these types of songs. Would you say?
Yeah. Actually, I needed. In fact, I'll probably try and wrap this one up and drop the Daft's Cocktail Hour Mix #2 on the Facebook group. But the #1 remix and one is already on the Daft's Facebook group. So if you're not on there, go grab it. It has a ton of these remixes, and I try and dig for them. I mean, it's one of those things where you're not taking over the party. That's what a cocktail should be. You're not taking over the party where everyone's just like dancing and can't. Girls, when you play good music, will start dancing. They can't help themselves. It is what it is. But if you keep it to where they're just singing and it has a vibe, then you're just, that's the perfect setting. So yeah, that's my take on it. Is yeah, I love these cocktails. I do a lot of.
So would you say you have a lot of covers? Do you wash the covers ever?
Hey,
this fucking guy.
All right.
Dad jokes for days.
Yeah, man.
All right,
you're full dad mode today.
Yeah,
I am.
He's talking about barbecuing and monarchs. So yeah, he's
monarchs, barbecuing, and my jeans with my shirt tucked into it.
He's dadding out on us. All right, Steve, you're back.
All right. I got another kind of similar vibe. I had posted this like on my Instagram story, and I had like a bunch of DJs like message me asking for it. So I figured it might be a song not everybody's playing, but it's "What Dreams Are Made Of" by Hilary Duff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's in the Lizzie McGuire movie, right? That's like the origin. All right, yeah. But still a banger, still goes off, and I'm surprised because I feel like the kids are like too young to remember that one. But shit, I guess not. At least as of now, as of this past couple weekends, it's been crushing for me.
It's like 07, right? Let's see. I put the date. 03. Come on, that's definitely not too young. Yeah,
you're kind of starting. A couple of years, they're not going to know it. But while it's here.
No, it kills. I actually don't agree with you at all. I think it's going to be one that's going to push it's going to be one of the new big ones coming through the years, because I have a sister-in-law that is 27, and she's showing that Lizzie McGuire movie to my daughter. Right? It's like, oh, this is it. So like there's a generation gap, but they're able to connect on a different level. And so I think it's going to stick around for a long time. And that one definitely kills. It's also like that Goofy movie one that I talk about all the time, the Goofy movie one. This is like right in pocket with that. You play these two back to back, and yeah, you're going to hit that era like no other.
Do you ever play Come Clean by Hilary Duff?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Do you play it?
Yeah, I do. I do. It's it doesn't quite. It's not like it's got like a lull in the beginning. So
Mhm.
like when it bombs, it feel like it bombs harder. Like anything with like less drums,
Uh-huh.
you kind of suck the air out of the room. When they don't know it, it's like fuck. But when it hits, it hits. And
Right.
You play it from the beginning? I have a
yeah.
hook first edit that I made.
Yeah, I made a hook only edit too. It's
I think I
2004.
No. Let's go back. Let's go back to the beginning or whatever. That's the important part.
Is it?
You can't just hook that shit. No. I feel like that's a song you really want to hit from the jump.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to piss them off a little bit. I'm mad at you. I'm mad.
Yeah, I mean, it's scary because you're just out there. You're like, there it is.
Right.
I gotta sit in it for a while and just let it be in the room. But like,
Right.
I think that you almost need the beginning for it to really like get them riled up for the chorus.
Okay. All right.
I like that.
No,
agree.
that is there are songs that are like that like you have to let it ride, and if that's the one, I'm playing it wrong then.
Yeah, I'll try it that way for sure.
All right, my next pick is another, like I said, if you're been DJing for a while, you're like, oh, his picks are going to be obvious. Well, this is not for you. So, The Game featuring 50 Cent, Hate It or Love It. I don't play it as much as I used to, but that's still like if I'm playing hip hop, that's like an early night hip hop song that I play real quick. Typically, only chorus, verse, chorus, done. Like that's how I play it. But I've always liked that song. It was a fun one. Yeah, that's my pick.
50 Cent at his peak, just destroying it. So yeah, great one.
2005.
It's actually like a great song, like just for listening.
Yeah.
My next one is going to be, it might be a little controversial. I don't know. P Diddy obviously took this one. It's a remix. It's a redone. Every Breath You Take, The Police, Deep Chills. And that's gonna be mine. It's just a remix, little vibey version of The Police.
It's a Deep Chills remix.
Yeah, it's Deep Chills. Deep Chills is the artist, and then Every Breath You Take.
Okay.
Diddy had done that. He's controversial, but it's a police song, so I think we're still safe. It's a good one though. It's
Nobody likes the police. Everybody hates cops. Come on.
What's crazy about that song is people request it, right? Because it sounds like you love the person, but it's really about him like stalking some chick.
Yeah, it's like
super. It's super creepy, but people are stupid with lyrics, so it's like every breath it's so nice, right? It's like, no, I'm looking at you through the window, bitch. I'm fucking coming in,
That's kind of funny. People don't listen.
No, it's great, but that one still works. So there you go. Here's my pick. And do we have honorable mentions? Or are we wrapping it?
One honorable mention each.
All right, I got "Ain't It Fun" by Paramore.
Oh, love that song. Yep.
Yeah.
I never played it out. I just played it for the first time maybe like a couple weeks ago. So maybe I'm the one that's like late to this, but great track. And with that similar like 100-ish rock stuff.
No, I love it.
I'm doing an emo night every Thursday, and Paramore is the biggest, most requested artist of the night of every single time. Every single girl comes up to me requesting Paramore, and I play every one of their hits, and they all kill. So that one honorable mention I will give Mike Fresh. I don't even know where I got this, but he did a little mashup with Coldplay by Universe, and it just makes it even more funky, a little more in that I don't know how to say, like tropical housey vibes. So there you go.
Nice. Shout out to Mike Fresh.
There you
go. My honorable mention is a Drew Pierce favorite.
Worried.
He's gonna love this one. And this one is like one I feel like, again, it's kind of obvious if you've been DJing for a while, but if you're a newer DJ, and you're looking for stuff to play that's like throwback, that still kind of works even later in the night, I play this really quick. Hurricane Chris, A Bebe.
Oh fuck.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I got a good joke for you. I'll tell you guys after hours. But yeah, hey baby,
A
one of my
Bebe.
favorites.
Baby.
Definitely one of my favorites.
Nice.
Very good one. Mine's actually going to be an original. For an honorable mention is John Mayer, New Light. And
Oh,
I just love this fucking song. I'm not a big John Mayer fan, but this song fucking crushes. I love it so much. I play it at every single wedding. Typically I do it for doors open. There's like that 15-minute, like when everyone's coming in. And so this is my carryover from cocktail into dinner. So there you go.
yeah, that's a great one. I was playing that one a lot back when I would have like gigs that would start vibey and kind of like pick up.
Yeah.
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 People
So
know
good.
that one.
Oh yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
I love that song. So good.
You're a closet John Mayer fan. Just say it.
I actually don't like any other John Mayer songs at all. I'm tempted to go. I will say this: I am tempted to go to. As a punk rock kid, the Grateful Dead is like just completely trash. I used to go to parties and take a Grateful Dead. You're playing the Grateful Dead, throw it right. That just out of being naive. But I really kind of want to go to a Grateful Dead show at the new Vegas
Sphere?
Yeah. I want to go. To that. And John Mayer is an honorable Grateful Dead head. He plays at all the shows now. So I kind of want to go. I'm not even gonna lie. Sounds kind of fun. So
Yeah, man, that's you can't hang on to like your perception of like what used to be cool. Because I remember hating John Mayer like just like on principle when he was new, just being like this shit sucks. But
no, I never hated him by any means. I did. Okay, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, but now hearing him now, it's like, oh, this is actually good music, and I was just like too cool, like.
Hey, well, speaking of too cool for anything, I still think I am too cool for this. But
okay.
Who actually listens to Colby Calais, right? And it just, I always want to like, how do people actually listen to Colby Calais? I want a Colby Calais shirt. If anybody that's listened, send me a Colby XL. I want to start rocking a Colby Calais because I don't think anybody listens to her. But she's bigger than fucking life. She's so big.
Bubbly.
Where are the fans? Like the hardcore fans?
She doesn't have any.
I wrinkle my nose and I wrinkle my toes and my nose.
Is it just that like Flow Rider territory where everybody like likes it, but it's like it's nobody's favorite shit?
She has to play concerts, right?
No. Yeah. Do you think she can like sustain a venue of like 2,500 people? Like, you think that she would tour and do that?
Yeah, she has to. She's probably doing festivals where she's like tagged onto it, but there's no way musicians in today's modern era aren't not touring. That's the only way they make money.
She probably plays like your favorite coffee shop, and that's like,
she ain't selling merch because I want her merch, right? And I'm
gonna buy you a Colby Calais t-shirt.
Oh, I'm so hyped right now. You don't even know.
You can wear it to your next gig.
I'm gonna wear the fuck out of that.
Can you count me in?
I need a Daniel Powder shirt too. So you had a bad day. Where did I die?
Yeah, when's that one coming back?
That guy. Drew had a buddy when he was in town here. He was singing the whole song. There's a video of it on our YouTube page.
There is one,
or I think it's like pinned on our Instagram of this random guy at the bar singing Daniel Powder, or whatever his name is. I had a bad day. So,
I have a running joke. No. I have a running joke. Anytime someone's like being sad, I'll put that song on, and so I put it on, the jukebox. I'll put it on the jukebox. I'll play it, and anytime someone's being pouty, I'll just put on "You Had a Bad Day," and that guy just went fucking crazy for it. It was random. It was the funniest, just random day ever. Me and Fuse were out drinking, so it was fun. But That's a great one. If your girl's mad at you, your buddy's mad, you throw it on the jukebox. Just it always makes them happy. And by happy, I mean mad. Yeah.
Yeah, if you go to our reels, there's this one right here. He just sat there and sang it.
He's going for it.
Yeah, he was going for it.
I love it.
So for a little bit older people, I'll put Daniel Powder Had a Bad Day on. For younger people, I'll put Drake, I'm Upset. I like to send people little songs that are going on in my head. There you go.
More honorable mentions. Colby Kole. What? I'm looking as soon as this is over. I'm looking up Colby Kole merch.
You're gonna get bombarded by fans.
I'm so excited.
Oh God, it'll be like somehow this episode goes viral, and it'll be like mad Colby Kole fans. We won't be able to go
these fucking nobodies talking shit on their stupid DJ
show. talking shit about my girl Colby Kole. Yeah. How dare they?
Pretty funny. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for our show today. If you guys enjoyed it, you guys have spoken. You said you've really enjoyed the music episodes, so we're back. We've mentioned, I think, that Steve's going to be on once a month with us, doing one of these every time. And let us know if there's any themes you want us to hit. If there's anything, we can help with, let us know. We'll put the tracks mentioned in the description of this YouTube video, so you can find them there. True.
And Steve, hit us with all of your spots. If you guys aren't on Steve's Patreon, you better get on it because he's destroying the game.
So as always, my main edits are up on Club Killers exclusively. Go get those, clubkillers.com. Great record pool, a bunch of other good editors on there. And I've got a Patreon, patreon.com/evensteve. I put up all the edits I make. Generally, if I talk about a song on here, I've already got an edit of it up on there. That's how I like to play it. A bunch of other stuff up on there. Just go have a look.
All right. Cool. Well, I think that's going to be it for today's episode. We'll see you guys next time, or you'll hear us next time, or whatever. Or we're done.
That's it.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.
Perfect.